Hello everyone, welcome to your live watch along of England versus Germany in Euro 2020. Let's go and let's get the win today, folks. So I will just be popping off for a few seconds. I need to go and get my dinner for the day.
It's England versus Germany for a place in the quarterfinals, and we're live on BBC One and BBC iPlayer. Let's join our commentators, Geramny and Guy Mowbray.
Thank you, Gary. Hello, everyone. I hope you're as comfortable as you can be, in position, and ready for England v Germany, next generation. There's never been a build-up to a last 16 tie like this before. It's not the final, not even close yet. It just feels that way. And now, after all the talk, so much talk about the ghosts of history, it is down to these players to take
Come on, England! Come on, England! Come on, England! Hello everyone! England versus Germany. Let's go and win, boys!
The atmosphere is
Go on, England!
truly special. Wembley officially at around half capacity, but it feels full. It looks full. It sounds full. There's England and Germany, all inside Wembley and around the
Go on, England! Go on, England! Go on, England! Go on, England!
the national.
Please stand for the national anthems, starting with Germany.
Scrub! Scrub! Scrub! Yeah. I think we're trying out the German national anthem because we don't get along with them. I hope the English we don't. Doing the national anthem. So, guys, I'll put a ball in quickly. And you have until kickoff to vote on who you think's going to win. United!
Please remain standing for the national anthem of England.
The proud national anthem of my nation, which I am proud to be English and I'm proud. Go England! Come on, England! Let's get the job done! Come on, boys! Come on, guys, so get on the lights. Let's get this done today.
As thought, it is three at the back for England, with Kieran Trippier and Luke Shaw operating as wing-backs. Trippier in, Jack Grealish out is the only change in personnel.
I would have said play Reece James as a wing-back, because he's done it for Chelsea multiple times, playing as a wing-back, so he knows how it is to play in that position.
This is his 35th cap.
We've gone 4-3-3.
Whilst Harry Kane is keeping his
Or
weight in points,
3-4-3.
35th England goal.
So it's interesting. We've gone 3 up front with Sterling, Kane, and Saka up front. Interesting. We've gone 3 up front, not 1 up front like we usually do. But because we're playing Germany, we're going 3 up front. Which I think is unique in itself.
The no-nonsense Danny Macaulay is in charge.
So let's hopefully get a good result today.
For Germany, the same, 3 at the back, but 3 changes to the team that scraped through with a draw against Hungary. Scoring hero in that game, Leon Goretzka replaces İlkay Gundogan. Chelsea's Timo Werner gets his first start of the
Timo Werner. Oh, for Klopp doesn't do anything, but for Germany might actually use him.
Evergreen Thomas Muller, who has hurt England before. Like Kane, has never scored a goal at the European Championship.
Go on, England! Oh, it's Southgate! Faith in yourself, Gate! Well, boys, put your things in the chat, we are live.
One who's nearly done. Has done everything but win this with Germany.
Come on, boys!
Nerves, excitement. It's all there.
Come on, let's prove it. As soon as the whistle blows,
Some of them like never before.
the poll will end.
All on the field take a knee, and the overwhelming response around Wembley is positive.
Germany to get us underway.
Away
And
we
Germany
go.
have got us underway. Come on, England!
Wembley Stadium, the biggest since that one 25 years ago. A place full of hope on either side, true belief.
Whoa.
That may rise and fall as the
England
game goes.
100%. Come on, England!
Are you a believer?
Well, they have to be. I think the atmosphere inside this stadium.
We have to believe.
There's time for these players
Come on,
to
boys.
control their emotions, go out to this pitch and perform in a way that we see them do week in, week out for their clubs. Yes, it's a different system, but you know, as individuals, they're more than capable.
Joshua Kimmich.
Come on, England. We need to play well today. Come on, do it. Let's not mess up.
Way up towards
Oi,
Muller,
ref.
who is penalised
Well done.
straight away.
On to Maguire.
Coach of Harry Maguire.
Free kick to England. Free kick to England. Just going to keep going. That's all England can do.
Referee.
Is play well.
Muller is
If
wise.
anybody here
He knows what he's doing.
is
Trying to be cute there.
here to wind up,
An early opportunity though for England to get the ball into the box. There's been a lot of talk about lack of goals from set pieces. 9 of our 12 goals came from set pieces at the World Cup.
so
in Russia.
free kick to England. About a minute and a half played. Minute and a half played. England are got a free kick. Shaw or Trippier to take it.
We're told Kieran Trippier's
Shaw's
been
taking
brought
it.
in, but it's Luke
Ah,
Shaw who
not a
took
good ball in the box. But come on, England.
Now Walker, told by Trippier he
Let's
has
try as
plenty
much
of
we
time
can to try and
compose
get
himself
something going.
before finding Jordan Pickford.
It's like, I'm nervous.
Kane,
Man.
eyes lit up just momentarily.
Ah. Come on, England.
Rudiger.
That's a good sign there from early on in this game. Declan Rice going high and pressing.
We're pushing up against them, and that's what we want to be.
Off the 18-yard box.
Just don't let Goretzka run. Be careful.
Kimmich. Still a little bit of room. Pickford wasn't going to get there.
Ryan Walker.
Needed Kyle Walker to knock it behind. And it is a Germany corner.
Ryan Walker.
They've made the decision England to
It's
go
a
for
corner
it.
to Germany.
The Germans did well
About
towards the
3
ball.
minutes
Just
played.
right side, it's a lovely ball. And towards that back post from Kimmich. Jordan Pickford slightly worried, but Kyle Walker does brilliantly to get it clear.
Come on, boys. Well done, Walker.
Ball clear of Ginter. Germany haven't gone anywhere yet. Here's
Still-
Havertz.
Still don't get moving, boys. We just need to play with vigour. We need to play with a bit of hope and belief. And I think we come out believing.
That's Hummels.
It's England.
Havertz let it run. Werner popped it back to Muller.
Come on, England.
Kroos. Havertz. Into Werner, who's allowed to turn and
Well done, Rice.
at least kind of face the goal. Goretzka's going to go for goal.
Shot by Goretzka straight down as a Pickford. Well done. Well, Pickford. Just keep pressurising, keep pressurising. Let Germany have all the ball, have all the shots. Then if we just get one chance and take it, I'll take it.
It's a weak effort from Goretzka from way out.
That's going to play it. Scored in the 84th minute to make it Germany 2, Hungary 2. They were going out until that moment.
Yeah, he's a player you have to be careful with. He makes late runs into the box. He nicks quite a few goals for Bayern Munich. And obviously a big one for his country.
That was cheaply given away by Walker.
Walker, you're not like that.
Havertz. Werner had made the move and actually vacated the space that Havertz has just put the ball into.
Come on, England.
Saka. Phillips. Trippier back to his goalkeeper. Rudiger. Strong header for Muller.
Come on, we need to be physical.
Just kept in by Robin
Oh, I thought it was
Gosens.
out. Ref.
Unbridled excitement right around the ground before kick-off has given way to early match nerves.
I think that's just the feeling of the country. It's such a huge game. You know, we believe so much in this team and this particular group of players. And
Oh, we do believe.
add that to the events
We
of today,
believe in
it's
something. We trust.
out of the competition. Where there's a huge feeling of hope going into this
We
game,
didn't
that this
play
will be
well
the
at that so far. We haven't really created anything, but we are trying everything we can at the kitchen sink, and we will try our best.
14 goals scored in just 2 games. Most people on either side of the argument in this one would settle for just seeing one. That's Kroos. Let's put it to Gosens. Rudiger put under pressure by Saka.
Well done, well done, Walker. Oh, Trippier. I give him a forget which one's which. Because usually he's on that side, and everywhere.
Southgate has not strayed from his script all the way through.
But England, we just need to get chances and try and just try and get some shots at Manuel Neuer's goal.
Same words apply for this game only.
There's Timo Werner. Well done, well done, Pickford.
And the launch is
God, Sterling.
and hope.
Oh,
Nearly gave Sterling something to work with.
Sterling unlucky. England 0, Germany 0, about 7 minutes played.
Better of stones through to Goretzka, who's made one of his usual runs from the midfield.
Good challenge,
Goretzka
good
down on
challenge.
the edge, and the referee has given the free kick on the edge.
That's exactly the situation you've got to be careful of. I mean, they're asking for more. I don't think it's any more than just a foul.
It's Declan Rice who came back. I think Toni Kroos was asking.
He's asking for more. He's asking for a red card.
I
There's
know
no
he's
extra
asking
red
for the
card.
penalty as well, but it's outside, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
mean, Kyle Walker's right there. It's clearly outside the box.
It's no more than a free kick. Declan Rice actually got himself into a terrible.
Now, the one thing I will say is Goretzka's
kind of
actually
in no man's
leaning
land.
his
He
leg
wasn't
in
pressing
front of
midfield,
Rice, so
and he
it
wasn't
means he's
close
going to
to his
connect
back
with it.
four, and he ended up just kind of picking through him.
So
And
it's a
that's
yellow
why he was
card
running back
to
towards goal
Declan
like that.
Rice,
He's got
free
make a
kick to
decision whether
Germany.
kind of
This
save
is
the
dangerous.
team or fully commit to the press.
8 minutes in, it gives Germany a wonderful opportunity. We haven't seen a direct free kick scored at this tournament yet.
Well, why would you say that?
Because we haven't seen one.
I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, I can't believe we just said that.
Phillips. He's the draft excluder.
I can't believe we've just said that. It's
Further
like
back.
it's like the curse, the commentator's curse. We all want that.
There's a few of them stood over this. You fancy it.
Come on, England.
Havertz is lining himself up for the one that possibly gets rolled. And he strikes.
Free kick to Germany. We're just waiting to see how his will plan out.
Definitely feels like he's much more Tony Kroos
Oh, I'm so
territory.
tense.
He's not lining up to hit this. I think they're going to strike it
Oh, I'm so
for a
tense.
deflection of some sort.
Goretzka is the long run option. Havertz is closer to the ball, and it is Kai Havertz.
Well done.
Defence is
And it's hit the England wall. Get it, England.
It was
Get
Inter
it.
trying to put it back in. It'll still be Germany pressing, but England have withstood that wave.
Yeah, he did well, Declan Rice. Made up for the mistake. It's a big block. It's the
Throw
first
into
big
Germany,
man
Joshua
of the game.
Kimmich to take.
Well, I feel better.
Yeah, I hope so. Ridiculous shout.
There's Hummels. Ginter.
So we're playing really well, and
Close.
give us a lot of credit and give us a lot of art, and it's
There's much doubt that
We
Germany
ju-
have settled into the game
we
much
ju-
better than England have.
yeah, because we already know Germany was gonna have more of the ball. That's what Germany do.
It's not a
We
surprise,
just
though.
got to take the
Look
chances
at
when
their
they come
midfield, Toni
and
Kroos,
try to see what we can take
Goretzka.
from it.
much more established, played in these types of games, and
Go on,
know how to
Sterling.
deal with the pressure off. You know, exactly that, and I think that's exactly
Oh,
what
okay.
they're playing a few more simple passes. We're just a little bit edgy at the minute. Just need to settle down a bit.
About 11 minutes played. England 0, Germany 0.
Hummels. His arms outstretched to tell his team to settle down a bit.
They also look at where their wing backs are. They get into great positions. You know,
We
you've
need
got
to just
Kimmich
get
here,
going
right
and
up
do
against
something, but I'm just a bit
Luke
nervous
Shaw.
right now.
Goosen's on the other end. We're playing with a back five now, essentially, because of how high they play. That's exactly what we need to do when we get the
I
ball.
wanted to do what we
play
can do, but we're just
press
trying the
their
best we
wing backs
can.
as
But
much as
it's just,
possible.
are we going to get the opportunities? Are we going to get the chances? It depends how we play.
Yes, to Matthias Ginter. Kai Havertz takes over. Kroos. He's getting frustrated as Havertz plays it across and over the head of
Oh
Ghosts.
no, now take every day of the week.
It's because we're pressing in kind of ones
Throw
and
into
twos
England.
at the minute. There's no kind of collective, right, let's go as a team or stay off as a team. You know, Calvin Phillips press and Declan Rice is just a little bit in no man's land and vice versa. Like I said, I think it's just because we're just taking a little bit longer to settle down. We'll figure it out.
It's Trippier. Kane was caught between two, and the ball is out for an England throw.
Come on, England, we need to stop pressing a lot more and just try and get the chances going.
Sterling.
Go on, Sterling.
A couple of yards away from Kimmich. Phillips. Maguire.
The fans are getting a bit anxious there. I think that was the exact clip that Alan Shearer was showing prior to the game. The space down Kimmich's side when he gets sucked into where Sterling was. Luke Shaw was in acres of space.
Yes, Saka.
Go on, Saka. Oi!
was stopped
Ref.
by Rudiger.
Well done,
The
ref.
referee did, but the assistant was right there, but he didn't stop waving his flag until the ref had blown his whistle.
That's a lovely
Well done,
turn.
Saka.
He uses his body so well. I really do. He's got no interest in even winning the ball there, Rudiger. He's just taking him out. I mean, he's a player that I think
Free
we
kick
should
to
focus on from
England.
an attacking point of view.
13 minutes played. 0-0.
Get booked. We can put him under that type of pressure where he's got to make decisions on
We just
his
need
own
to
time.
start
But
gaining.
Saka's definitely the man for that.
England free kick. Trippy to take. Header. Maguire.
Maguire keeps it alive.
And Maguire's still on the ball.
Knock it back to Kyle Walker.
And then we're going all the way back.
Muller right behind him. Muller trying to get his mates to join him.
Go on, Saka. Go on, Saka, lad.
He's so good at that. He really is.
Now here's Shaw.
Come on, England.
England's wing backs are forward now. Phillips. Stones. It's from Maguire.
England are playing with a good tempo. We're trying to do it, but Germany are just not allowing us to do what we usually do.
Going back to Jordan Pickford.
I don't mind that. That's our first little bit of possession that we've had in the game. We've knocked it around, looked a bit more comfortable. Yes, it's gone back towards Pickford, but I think as they gain confidence, there was good runs that was made, just didn't quite find the passes. This kind of start.
Go on,
He has
Saka.
made another good run. He's holding
Go
on
on,
to it.
Saka.
He didn't have to throw it.
Throw into England.
He was superb against the Czechs. A teenager from Arsenal. He made his debut for the under-21s last September. It's been a rapid rise. On the ball
Keep
again,
passing
he
the ball,
wants it.
keep the possession going. Let's see what we can make of it.
He's playing with real confidence.
Stones.
Go on, Sterling. Sterling.
Sterling, it's on.
Sterling! Oh! Oh, Raheem!
That was going
Good shot by Raheem Sterling. New England, New England. Yeah, come on, England.
Such an intelligent position that he picks up centrally. You know exactly what he wants to do when he gets in that right foot. And he tests Manuel Neuer with a really good strike towards that far corner.
Well done,
Gets two
Sterling.
good hands to it, Neuer tips it round the post.
His footwork was excellent, but so was Sterling's.
Corner kick to England. Let's see what happens here. 16 minutes played.
He was formed.
Maguire! Oh, straight at the keeper.
Dropped it straight into the gloves.
Unlucky. That's better.
Yeah, it was comfortable.
That is
from
better.
Manuel Neuer.
Better from
Just
us.
couldn't quite get the power on it. He had to stop his run and try and generate all the power himself.
Werner. He's backing into Stones. Stones holding on.
Well
to
done,
him.
Joe. Well, Stones. Even though I love Timo Werner as a Chelsea fan, and I love Timo Werner and Havertz, so yeah, but today will be the only day you'll be on not my good books. Come on, boys.
Trippier, it wasn't the
Oh.
best touches. Now it's going to be a free kick for Germany.
Oh, Calvin Phillips, be careful.
And the referee straight in for a word with the Leeds midfielder. Trying to get on with it quickly. Ginter. Havertz. Muller.
There's Harry Maguire, the absolute legend of the England back line. Go on England. On Sterling.
Saka has come in field for it.
Nice Saka for England. Ah, not done well with the pass again.
Raheem Sterling. Kane battled in vain. Havertz has it now. Muller. Over to Timo Werner. Who lost it.
Hey! I didn't even know I do like you because you played for Chelsea.
The referee here, he's screaming at him for a foul, but it was brilliant from him initially. Look at this sighter from Raheem Sterling, caught it really well, did exactly what he wanted to do. Just a top save by a top keeper.
It is by a top keeper. It's man more freaking know you. By me. So far, England are playing really well, and
Calvin Phillips. Declan Rice.
just we know we're not going to get a lot of chances. Just take them like Sterling did. Have those sort of sighters, and you never know, one of them can go in.
Very neatly picked off by Leon.
Oh, well done, Phillips.
He's getting stuck in now.
Off the tackle that is.
Ginton. Kimmich finds a way through. To Goretzka, Muller. With his sweep
Oh,
towards
done Walker.
Werner. Walker had his measure. It was close from Werner.
He just about kept himself onside.
It's like, I'm enjoying the game so far. We're playing really well. We're keeping it, doing stuff right. We're doing the right thing at the right time. We're doing all the passing correctly. We've had an attempt on goal from Sterling, which if we have more of them, I think we might trouble Neuer, because you never know. Someone could parry it and it could fall into a feet of an England player. So we're just got to make sure that happens when we're having a sighter. Offside. Ah! 20 minutes gone, 0-0.
It's a shame. You know, moving it short, that ball there from Kyle Walker fizzed into Harry Kane. Yeah, he's just drifted offside. Kieran Trippier. What I like about today is, you know, Saka and Sterling, they seem a lot closer to Harry Kane. And I think because of the width that Trippier and Luke Shaw are offering, it's just allowing Sterling to just drop into a little pocket, and the same for Saka. And they're getting a lot of joy with it.
That is the sight of the wheel. Ages.
Kroos gives it away.
Can you sing on the song from the whole game, because it seems to galvanise the players?
Rice. Sterling
Okay.
has made himself available. Shaw is outside.
That's that pocket right there. You know, look how many players he draws
Look at this,
into
we're
when he
playing
gets
well.
into that place.
Playing from right to left, up and down, we're doing everything possible. It's just, we just have to try and find this one certain hole in the German defence that we can break them down in the midfield and get through. It's like that one attempt from Sterling. That was an excellent attempt. If we're not getting anywhere, I'll have a pop and see where it goes.
He's enjoying that.
Well done. Throw into England. Come on, boys.
Body language of the supporters already. Never known a game to be or to feel as tense as this 21 minutes in.
Well, in fairness to the players, I think that they've, after the first 10 minutes where they looked a little bit edgy and it took them a while to settle down, I think they've looked a lot better since. They've kind of rode the energy that was within the stadium. It's been lively. The players have responded to that.
Rudiger. Space for him to gallop into. He's out of
Oh, it's
position.
good football. Go on, Saka. Run with it.
Rudiger's after him. Sterling.
Sterling. Rice.
Phillips.
Rice. Shaw.
Shaw.
Saka. Oi!
What's
Well done, ref.
by Goretzka.
Free kick to England. 23 minutes played. 0-0.
He's at the heart of everything at the minute. Bukayo Saka. Now he's drifting over onto this left-hand side, having an impact over here, winning free kicks.
This one in a similar-ish position was taken by Shaw. Trippier is over again.
Yeah, Trippier and Shaw.
You want to get your right foot on this and kind of get it whipping towards goal, but you can see how high that line is from Germany. It's going to be difficult for the players to catch up with the ball, basically. So maybe Luke Shaw's going to try and bend this one again into that corridor.
That's a penalty.
There goes Shaw.
Shaw puts it in.
Stones.
Stones, who tried to attack it.
Ah, don't let him get it out.
Neuer. Trippier's had a back for Saka. Beaten to it by Hummels. Such a journey that Hummels did get there first.
Nearly scored in England there. Nearly had a good opportunity. We are playing really well. We're causing the pressure.
Maguire. Away from Werner. Saka.
Go on, Saka.
Drifted away from everybody to, again, demand that the ball be given to him.
You can see he's already commanding that place in the game where the team's starting to drop off him a little bit, because he's spun a few tackles, he's gone by a few people and thinking, hey.
Oi!
Shaw being held on to there.
Free kick to England.
Free kick.
Foul by Ginter on Shaw.
He's going to have a word. First word is from Havertz to him. Luckily wants to chat to Matthias Ginter.
He's all over him. He's dragging Luke Shaw's shirt.
Yellow card, Ginter, yellow card.
And I think he's probably got that yellow card for talking too much in the end.
And should Germany win this game, Matthias Ginter would not be able to play in the quarter-final. That is his second portion of the competition.
Now this is a better angle for Kieran Trippier.
Trippier or Shaw to take the free kick for England.
Just whip it with as much pace
Oh,
as you can
man.
towards goal. It gives defenders so many problems having to run back towards their own goal to try and clear it.
I'm like so nervous, man.
Seems almost certain to be Trippier this time.
It's the perfect angle for him.
Trippier or Shaw to take. Trippier's taking this. Trippier's taking it.
Trippier.
Oh,
Sterling was poised,
corner.
and it has gone
Corner.
corner.
Come on,
I
boys.
think it did. Of course he wouldn't. That was close.
Really was
Corner
close.
to England.
He puts the pace on it that you want. He
All right,
just
Trippier,
couldn't
when
quite
you get it outside, it's good for him to put it into the sticks, because you never know what can happen.
All kinds of trouble.
So far, England 0, Germany 0, 26 minutes played. Corner to England. Let's see what happens when the resulting corner is taken by Kieran Trippier.
There's the game of 4. There's the break.
Stones.
Well defended.
Ah. Get in the box.
Room.
Trippier again. Trippier again. In the box. In the box. Maguire.
That was a big chance.
Harry Maguire lucky.
Good, a tentative header.
Ah, that's unlucky. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Look at this with a bit of backspin on it. Just clips it into that channel. And once this ball comes into Harry Maguire, you're thinking, go on, get your head on that. It's like you said, Guy, it's almost like he didn't quite believe that it was a chance.
It's almost as though he was waiting to absorb the blow that was coming his way.
Really good signs, though, from the team. Starting to really get into this game.
Come on, England.
Just at the moment, I'll say this with hesitation, England on top. Sterling, Shaw.
Go on, let's create something. We need to create more chances than we have done. If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button, get the like, subscribe with the bell notification, and all that jazz.
Kimmich.
So you just need to keep going.
It feels like it's been a while. It won't for long.
Come on, England.
lines. Pickford to Carl Walker.
Oh, Kane!
It's untidy football all round. Kroos sees Havertz.
Round Stones! It's England 0, Germany 0, far off, half an hour played. Free kick to England. Well done, Ronnie Maguire.
He's having a go at Jordan Pickford because he's saying, where are you? Yeah, Jordan Pickford stood by his right hand post and he's saying, get over here towards the left hand side of the post so I can put it onto your left foot. I think he's right as well. He's not happy with his goalkeeper there.
I like Maguire because when something's not gone right, he'll tell them. So as
Really up for this today.
Yeah, he does. I think
it's like, because if he was on his left, he would have passed it to him and he would have blasted upfield and he would have gone somewhere.
into the game as yet. I'd like to see Luke Shaw get a little bit higher as well.
But so far we played not bad. Half an hour we played 0-0.
Just seem to blend nicely with one another.
It does. Trying the best we can, and that's all you can ask for.
Wire over to Walker. Saka.
Oh, Saka.
Moved away from Hummels.
I'm not blaming him, I'm blaming Kane because Kane's slightly moved.
You don't want to go in. He almost just accepts, okay, I'm going to let you have it there and I'm going to stay in position.
Kimmich. Stones deals with it.
Well, Stones!
First time.
Oh, go on, Sterling, lad! Go on, Sterling, lad! Go on, Sterling, lad! Sterling! Raheem! Raheem! Put it in the box! Sterling! Oh!
It was a stretch for Kroos.
Rice! Ah, no one else there.
Header towards Shaw.
Mad.
England's best attacking bits right now look to be the wide men. Sterling and Saka.
Oh, you're sure?
In a bit of a problem getting Kane into the game, as you just said.
Yeah, it's something we've struggled with, throughout the tournament. We've not seen our most dangerous goal scorer that we've got in England, in Harry Kane. And again, for half an hour in this game, we've not seen much of him.
We've seen more of Sterling and Sterling. Ah, he doesn't score a lot. Is what I would say, it's fair, to be fair.
Kroos.
But it's England 0, Germany 0. 31 minutes played. We've done this, we've done that, we've played this, we've done that. We've tried to do as much as we can.
Goretzka.
Here comes Germany.
Now Havertz. Kimmich is right there to
Don't
the
let
box.
Germany get in the rhythm.
It's Kimmich's clip, and it was missed by everybody.
Well done.
It was mightily close to being finished off by Gosens at the back.
Got away with that one. Got away with that one.
A back post like this at the tournament, Gosens. They work it really well through the lines, actually. And it's just the quality for Kimmich. Gets it onto his left foot. And it's just some good work by Kieran Trippier, actually. He gets his body into a good position. Just doesn't let it between himself and Carl Walker. Just give Gosens no room.
Playing exceptionally well. We're doing this, we're doing that.
He was much talked about in the build-up as one to be feared. That's a good ball from Havertz. Werner, that's a
Well
good
done,
save by
Pickford. Well done, Pickford.
To meet Timo Werner.
Get in there, Miss On.
But his chance of the game is Kai Havertz. It's brilliant. A lot of time, a lot of space. You can't give him that. Because that's what he delivers right on the money. The run from Timo Werner was good.
Why can't you do it for Chelsea's have been like offside?
So
Most
the
times.
Chelsea connection hurting England.
Yeah, basically the champions of Europe connect. The champions of Europe basically are in doing you in. Oh, I'm gonna look forward to seeing that for the Premier League season. I'm gonna be proud to seeing that every game. But it's England 0, Germany 0. Germany have had the best chance of the game, Havertz. But what a save from Jordan Pickford. And apart from that, Sterling had an effort. Troubled Manuel Neuer. Apart from that for England, not a lot happened other than two big chances in the game. But we're playing really well. We're doing what we think we were going to do. We weren't going to have a lot of chance in the game, I think.
Saka.
But from how we're doing, we're actually doing all right.
Phillips. Spotted Kane.
Oh, Kane.
Might have been standing offside. Hummels.
Kane on the wrong side of Max Hummels again.
And that ball's going into Kane.
When the ball's going to Kane, Kane seems to be on the wrong side of the player. He's on the other side of the player, so you know you're going to get the ball first. Germany are on the ball at the moment. Just pass the ball around. Not really much to talk to you guys about, but if you guys have been enjoying it, that makes me happy. Because it's not bad.
Hummels. Maxwell's had the chance there to venture forward if he wanted to.
Still 0-0.
Kimmich has.
Joshua
Lovely
Kimmich.
run round the back and the side.
Well done, Maguire.
Quite good enough to get there with
And he
him.
was offside.
And when the flag goes up, the run wasn't quite as lovely as it first appeared.
Yeah, they're quite happy, Germany, to let Tony Cruz drop into this position. The ball's beautiful, it really is. As we just look at that chance from Timo Werner trying to find that far corner, but does really well with his angles, Jordan Pickford. Big save from the England keeper.
German ambush on the stands. Don't worry, we can beat you at that.
Years of practice, I think they call that, don't they?
Too much.
Yeah, too much. Too much. Years of practice, I would say.
Pickford to Maguire.
To be frank, but like I'm saying in most games, it only takes you to have one chance and you can bury it.
In the build-up. No anguish for these players. This is a new bunch, unburdened by times past. Starting to play like it at times in this half. A bit more to come.
Yeah, you'd hope so anyway. I think after settling down, they've looked like they've got the bit between the teeth. They're just trying to figure out a way to get more attacking options into the game, really. Like we said, I think Sterling and Saka have looked good.
For a minute, it was going to butcher another name.
I'd like to see Luke Shaw get higher.
Come on, we need to get upfield, boys.
Maguire.
Oh, Maguire. Throw into England.
Run it a yard, but he's got reward by winning England the throw-in.
He's good at that, Maguire. It's something he should keep doing as well.
Shaw looking for the best bet. It's okay. It was Saka. And now Sterling.
Go on, Sterling.
Here's Kane.
Kane. To Rice.
Close across to stop him thinking. Big
Trippier.
thoughts.
Walker.
Walker.
Trippier. Rice.
Declan Rice. Close got back at him. Walker. England fans demand a little bit more attacking urgency now they're in this position.
Well, they wanted to whip the ball in, but he didn't believe in himself. He just needed to get whipped in first time.
Phillips.
Go on!
Back to Kane. It's Goretzka who stopped
Kane.
the captain.
Come on, England!
It's Gosens who stopped the corner. It is an England throw and it's England pressing. Calvin Phillips still forward.
Oh, behind
Behind
Saka. Oh,
Run a long way with it.
it could have been a good chance there.
Out comes Phillips. In the ball.
Well done, Phillips.
He loves that Phillips, doesn't he? He can't just tackle you. He has to leave a little bit on you as well.
Leading it to Hummels. Gosens. Kroos had to be nippy.
Come on, England. Go on, Sterling. Oh, Sterling unlucky.
It's Werner. He was coming back from being offside. I've heard that before somewhere.
Offside, Werner. Free kick, England.
No, he plays on the edge. That's his game. You know, he gets heavily criticised for being offside so much, but it gives him chances like this. It's just a very, very good save from Pickford.
Oh, Sterling. Oh, Sterling.
That was Muller. Back with Goretzka. And finds Havertz. And Walker is there. Stride for stride with him.
Well done, Walker.
He gets a round of applause from his teammate John Stones there, Kyle Walker, because his positioning was very good. Kind of read the situation the whole way.
39 minutes played. England 0, Germany 0.
England support
Guys,
that this is the time.
put down your question in the chat, man. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys want to put in front of me.
Something that all Harry Kane wants is the chance to get the ball and have a shot at goal.
It's all right saying that. I think you've got to work harder for those.
Oh,
positions,
Saka,
you know.
unlucky.
He's a world-class striker. They know that. They're going to be watching him more than anybody else on the pitch, and he's got to work
Come on, England.
twice as hard as everybody else to get that extra yard of space to get his shots off. We've not seen that from him. We've not seen the 20-yard and the 25-yard from Harry Kane, left foot, right foot. Just even as an attempt, we've not seen it. I'd like to see it if it means he's dropping.
We've got about
it means he's in the game. But
5 minutes to go, plus added on time to half time.
Declan Rice. Covered from that early yellow card. Kane. Got away from Halls. Phillips was on the
Oh,
line.
Phillips! Oh! That was good thinking. That was good thinking. Unlucky.
Another player where people talk about why is he dropping so deep. Well, you know, this season
Unlucky.
the golden boot and the most assists, playing exactly that way for Tottenham.
Oh yeah.
We don't even know where he's going to be playing next season.
And Norris Walker, but he's got to control the ball like that. Had a good start, Kyle Walker in this back three.
Got 5 minutes to go, plus added on time to go in the first half.
There's a way back to Pickford. It was Kroos who held that on. Sterling is stifled by Matthias.
Stifled. Oh, we're using box words now, aren't we? Come on, England.
Kroos. Neuer again. Maguire.
Well done, Maguire.
Kimmich. Time for Stones. Calvin Phillips.
We need to be physical and actually match up to Germany, and we're doing well.
This is where I think Harry could be a bit more of a nuisance. When the ball goes in those wide areas, can he run in the channel? Can he stretch them the other way?
Trippier started to make a forward run a moment ago and felt he was unfairly impeded. The referee didn't want anything to do with that. So on go England down the other side with Maguire. Kane, nice taken turn. Good strength to hold off Goretzka.
Well done, ref!
He did trip Kane.
Free kick to England. Foul by Goretzka on Harry Kane. 42 minutes played. 0-0.
It's definitely a free kick. Real lovely turn from Harry Kane.
Nothing of the ball there.
No.
Someone get your body, get your
This is
boots
a
on the
bit
ball.
closer.
I think it's still,
Oh, he's brought them back 3 or 4 yards.
yeah, it's too far out for Kieran Trippier.
Come on, England.
A conversation between themselves and John Stones is going on.
It's not too far out for him. I don't mean Ed Sheeran.
I was going to say, yeah.
Hey, the Becker. Trippier or Shaw to take?
Oh, Ed's got in a locker.
Kane! Oh!
And switching
Corner!
himself
Come on, England!
with Max Hummels. Some of the others in Germany
Come on, England!
quite as away.
He did well, Hummels, because Kane tries to use his body here. He knows the flight's a bit short and he gets his body, he tries to almost like lean into Max Hummels to stop him winning the ball, but he gets around him, gets a vital header to clear it for a corner.
Kieran Trippier to take the corner for England.
Trippier, the corner now.
Oh.
It's Hummels again who heads away. That's why he was brought back into the Germany fold.
Good delivery though. Much better deliveries today.
Pickford.
Oh, that's a ball.
Phillips over the outstretched leg. Trippier.
Not far off near half time.
Inside.
0-0.
He kept that in, but he was convinced it was going to be his throw.
I think Gareth's going to be pleased with the first 45 minutes. He's had some top performers. Calvin Phillips again.
He needs to bring someone like a Foden or a Mount on to get us even going in midfield.
Sunday afternoon.
Expects another tackle right on cue from Calvin Phillips, and he enjoyed that one a bit too much.
I think it's the angle of his boot here, I think, that's not pleasing the referee.
That's the two midfield holders on a caution.
Yeah. Goes over the ball, catches him in his shin. It's a yellow card.
It's a hard yellow too.
Yeah, it is. Definitely a yellow. Referee's in a good spot. He's got to be careful now, Calvin Phillips, because he loves the tackle. But he's just got to play smart now. Get tight. Nothing else.
Really caught Kroos. Studious look on the face of Joachim Löw. Giving way to his old assistant Hansi Flick after this tournament. Will it be after this game?
1 minute of added on time at the end of the first half.
Just 1 minute added on to the end of the first half. Tension-filled first 45 plus. Last chance, Timo Werner, denied by Jordan Pickford. Yes, for England, Raheem Sterling and Harry Maguire.
Go on, Sterling! Go on, Sterling, lad!
Sterling tries to get into the box himself.
And
It's
Kane!
in!
Kane!
Taken
Oh!
away from him by Hummels.
Oh!
The goal looked on a plate served warm.
Oh!
Werner. Kroos. Pausing their break for half-time refreshments to turn and process what they've just seen. A huge opportunity goes for England and their captain.
Half-time, England 0, Germany 0. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes for the second half.
There were appeals and shouts and hopeful pleas, but the ball broke to Kane off a German defender.
I think the question is, can he just hit this towards goal with his left foot straight away there? He decides to try and take it round Neuer. Max Hummels has done what he's done most of that 45 minutes. Right place, right time.
And then it came off the heel of Saka and went away from the goal. Well, what do we make of that? Over to the boys in the studio. Gary, I think you're right. Could be a long one.
Well, how are you feeling at home? Confident? Not really, no, me neither. But anyway, things can change quickly. Could have been changed there. England could have been ahead. It's been pretty even though, Alan, really.
Yeah, we struggled for the first 10 minutes to get into the game, but then once we got in there, we passed it around and moved it around, and we created one or two chances. Saka, I thought, was very lively on that right-hand side, very comfortable in receiving the ball under pressure and taking the touch and turning and running that German defence. He's got to do more of that. We've also got to be really, really careful with them on the break, with the pacing behind. And Kyle Walker's done really well 2 or 3 times to stop that. So yeah, it's been very even.
Yeah. Would you agree with that, Jurgen? It's been pretty even, Stephen, so far.
Yeah, a little bit more for England, I would say, overall, in possession maybe, but Germany started well, 10-12 minutes, had a good chance with the free kick, and then England was a little bit dominant. But the clearest chance, I think, had Timo Werner. You know, he had the big chance going 1-against-1 with Pickford. If he puts that in, we have a 1-0. But then we just saw in the last second then a big chance for England to open up the score.
Yeah. Your assessment of the first half, Rio?
Yeah, I think it's been quite cagey between the both teams. There's been no real risks from either side. No one's really took hold of the game. Saka's been our bright spark for most of the first half, with Sterling at times as well. But I expect us to come out a little bit more of ourselves, put our personality into the game a little bit and start trying to stamp our authority on it. But we've got to be aware because, as the guys have said, Germany have that quality. When they get into the final third, they've looked very dangerous at times.
We've all been waiting for Harry Kane to come to life in this tournament. Then just before half-time, he thought this is his moment. Fluffed his lines.
Well, a confident Harry Kane sticks it away. I don't think he even needs to think about the touch. He just does it naturally. Sterling does really well. It takes a bit of a deflection and falls perfectly for Harry Kane. Can he stick that away with his left foot? If he does, he tries not to, but then he's got a really poor touch. Sterling does really well in getting there. He drives at the defence. They tackle him and it falls kindly for him. That's a sitter. That's a big opportunity. That's the chance he's been waiting for.
Oh, you guys are centre forwards, yeah? Is he done the right thing there in taking that touch, or should he have hit it with his
You
left
only
foot?
do the right thing when you score, Rio. But it's a fact of life. If he does a perfect touch and scores, then he's done the right thing.
But Harry's got to offer more. There's the big talk about him coming deep for the ball, but look at his movement here, or lack of it, I should say. Within a space of 5 or 10 seconds, he doesn't move at all. So he's got to try and help the team a lot more than he's doing. Not helping him really with the balls up to him. But as I said, I think he's only had 9 touches in the game so far, which is nowhere near from him. And they've also got to put that ball in there. We highlighted it a couple of games ago where he should be screaming if that ball's not coming in. It has to come in. They've got into 1 or 2 positions where his movement should be better, and he should be finishing off a lot better as well. And he should be having a go at them again when that ball doesn't come in. Yes, they're passing. Yes, they're moving. Yes, they get into a decent opportunity there, but he's still got to do more for me, and patience will be running out.
But you know what I feel? It's a frustration when you watch him here. He looks lethargic at times when you watch him, but at the same time, yes, his movement doesn't look like it would do in a Spurs shirt when he's always offering himself up. But at the same time, this team don't seem to be playing the ball into him. They don't seem to be drilled to get the ball into Harry Kane. He's at his best when he's getting multiple possessions of the ball, played into him, then runners off him. Is it his movement that's not doing it? I think it's a bit of both, because the team aren't getting the ball to him either.
How would you evaluate his performance, Jurgen?
No, I think, you know, often he showed with Spurs that when he didn't get a rhythm in the game, or was his chances, then he drops back in midfield and he gets some touches and he becomes lively, almost like a playmaker role a little bit, and then he goes back in the number 9 role. And this is about confidence, because we forwards, we know we need touches, we need to be alive, we need to be in the game, and that's, I think, if he pushes himself, roam around more, be more alive, he does himself a favor, he does his team a favor, and maybe another ball drops down again like this one.
He's also got to offer more movement when the ball's in and around him. It's very difficult for those midfield players when they're on that ball to actually find him, because he's actually standing behind a Germany player and hard to pass into.
Yeah. Rio, England have had opportunities, few and far between, as have Germany, and they're very sparse, but let's have a look at the ones that have been available to England.
Yeah, they have, and they started the game, I thought, very... we were on the back foot in the first probably 10-15 minutes, and then Sterling and Saka have been the spark. Sterling cuts in on his right foot, really nice strike there on goal. I don't think it was ever really troubling Neuer, to be honest with you, but that one was for the cameras.
Should have caught it, shouldn't he?
But yeah, that was a good effort, to be fair. I think Maguire's looked dangerous from set pieces. I think he'd say himself he probably could have done a bit better with a couple of the headers that he had. It's a great ball from Phillips, feeds it into the wide area. And I think this is a great opportunity. I mean, now we're sitting here with his hands on his head, thinking he need to put that in the back of the net.
I was expecting him. He's got to at least hit the target there, because he doesn't get hit until he's after he's headed it.
Yeah. He's normally particularly strong from those kind of opportunities. Jurgen, talk us through Timo Werner's opportunity.
Well, these are the moments that he's waiting for and he's hungry for, because he knows with his pace he can beat anybody. And so as soon as the midfielder get the ball, they're looking for him, you know. And so he's moving around between the three center backs. He's trying to create himself some space. If you just watch him there, he's just speculating. Where could it go? Where could it go? And then he makes a run, and then he goes. And obviously with his speed, he can beat. Even here and there, maybe Kai Walker.
Something that England really need to watch.
Yeah, we said it before the game. That's why he's in the team, to stretch the opponents. And here, this is the opportunity. You've got to dink that with your left foot. Pickford does really, really well, to be fair to him. Great concentration.
Yeah,
it's a great ball from Havertz.
Yeah.
A fabulous run, but the final piece of the jigsaw just wasn't able to put away.
England started very slowly, didn't they, in the first few minutes, and unnervingly so in many ways. And Goretzka had that when he went through, didn't he? Had to be brought down.
Well, they struggled to get a hold of the game. The Germans come out and they're really confident. They were passing it around with a purpose, with pace, and Stones goes in tight there and leaves that space in behind him, which Goretzka spots and times his run to perfection. And they had to do something. They had to bring him down as they did, and they got rid of the free kick, and that was no problem. But they have to be really careful in that situation. Just saw Werner with his opportunity, and Goretzka there.
That's the danger of a high line, isn't it, Rio? The chance in the opposition when they've got that kind of pace to get behind it. Well, certainly Werner.
If you're going to play a high line like that, Stones has to go. When you've got three at the back, you can afford to go and press the ball all the way. You fully commit to it. The moment you go half-hearted and the player who receives the ball can turn, you're in trouble, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Bukayo Saka was certainly the shining light in the first 20-25 minutes or so, wasn't he?
Yeah, we talk about being fearless as a young player. He's got no qualms about going and roaming around the pitch. He picked the ball up all over the pitch. And what was great about him is that he had the confidence to go at them. He's the one player that is receiving it and driving at people at times, drawing fouls where we seem very dangerous in them set-piece areas. And he's got that unpredictability in the team. Where he gets it, you don't know if he's going to go left, he's going to go right, but one thing you do know is he'll take the ball to people. He's willing to get on it and turn defence here into attack.
I think England have got to have more players like him who are not afraid.
They're on the bench
to receive the ball in situations
there are a few on the
like
bench,
that.
Alan.
Yeah, they're absolutely, and I'm pretty sure if the game stays the same, then perhaps we'll see one or two of them come into play in the second half. But he's been so brave and not being afraid. When someone's marking him tightly, he's still demanding the ball like that and getting us fouls, and we've had one or two of those free kicks, and I think he's been our best player in that first half.
Yeah. What do you expect Germany to do at half-time, Jürgen? Do you think he'll be happy with the way it's going?
Yeah, he's not unhappy, let's put it that way. But also they want to create a couple of more chances. They want to see more people getting dangerous, and also creating something maybe out of set pieces. And yeah, that would calm him down a little bit, because they see that England is pushing, and unless you get a counter break like we had with Werner, there was not that much in it.
Indeed. Well, when the live sport on the BBC is over, there's loads more for you on BBC iPlayer.
Let's go. Let's look at the big picture here.
Your perfect post-match binge. Streaming now on BBC iPlayer.
The football continues into the evening with the final last 16 match between Sweden and Ukraine, live from Hamden. Later, Peter Crouch and his team will be here with yearly Euros. Download 5 Live's Daily Euros for more reaction to today's game. That's on BBC Sounds. Wimbledon continues across the BBC. BBC One's coverage tomorrow begins from 11. Oh, and get ready for this.
Tokyo 2020 starts 23rd July across the BBC.
There's big summer of sport on the BBC. Now, we know Jurgen Klinsmann has won lots of things in his career, but what I didn't realise until today was that you actually got a bronze medal in the Olympics as well. 1988?
Yeah, and I should have won gold. I should have won gold, yeah. We lost the semi-finals against Brazil with Romario and Bebeto on penalty shootout.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
You haven't lost the penalty shootout? Bodes well maybe for later. You never know. You nearly played in the Olympics, Rio, didn't you? You were in the kind of the main long squad or whatever they called it prior to 2012. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
You were in the long
without
squad.
me knowing.
Researchers reliably inform you in the long squad, but obviously got bombed out by Stuart Pearce towards the latter stages. We've got half time now, and at this time we always go, what do you think the coaches are saying to the two sides? But what I'm interested in, and perhaps people may or may not be interested at home, in terms of footballers at half time, the players in there now. I mean, I don't know about you, but I detested half time. It's just like, stop, you just want to carry on. 15 minutes you stood there, and you get stiff, then you have to get warmed up again. What were you like at half time, Rio?
I was quite chilled. I just kind of wanted to gather myself again, but you thought about the first half. One thing you do know is you know who you're playing against now. You know their strengths, you know their weaknesses, and it's about now the leaders in there going round and identifying players who you know can have an impact in this second half. He doesn't like you when you face him up and you run at him, and as well going around them substitutes, telling them, you guys, Rashford, Sancho, Mount, Foden, you guys are going to be important. Be ready now. Yeah. And it's important the leaders take a stranglehold in that changing room.
I think it all depends on how the half has gone, Gary. The shouters, if it hasn't gone so well, will be in there and trying to organise. Then the manager will have his say, whether that is as soon as you get in the dressing room, or he lets everyone have their say and then calms things down. Well, no, not because I was one of them. I tell you what I would do if I was Harry Kane. I'd be shouting in that dressing room now for when that ball didn't come in. They had a great opportunity to put the cross in. That would be the first thing I'd be saying in there, and I wouldn't be saying it politely either.
What's Joachim Löw like at half time? Is he a calm individual?
He's a calm individual. He gives them 2 or 3 bullet points, maybe each. Talking one-on-one maybe a little bit, but the main thing for the managers to make sure that once they come out now, that they're right there, that they're right into it and not half asleep.
I think we're all into it. The second half is on the way.
There's never been a build-up to a last 16 tie like this before. Sterling, it's on for the shot. Going ahead to make the save. Over to Maguire. That was a big chance. That's a good ball from Havertz. Werner, that's a good save by Pickford.
Hello everyone, hello! Football!
Here we go again, the second 45 minutes. Try and relax, Rio. Here's Jermaine Genius and Guy Mowbray.
Thank you, Gary. Relax. It's a way to go before any of us can relax. All the talk during half-time has been, what would you do? What should the manager do? That's just the German supporters.
Go on, England!
45 minutes and maybe more ahead. You are watching in a pub or outside enjoying the fresh air, enjoying the table service. Don't forget to tip your service.
Here we go, England versus Germany. Second half is underway.
Place yourselves. England trying to find the right pace.
Come on, England!
Germany nil. Into the second half of a perfectly balanced round of 16 tie.
Guys, put in the chat, who are you guys? Do you guys think England are going to score in the second half? Let me know in the chat.
Don't take a turn in the next 10-15 minutes.
I think my concerns, one of my big ones is the left wing back situation with Luke Shaw. He doesn't look comfortable out there. I'd consider, as well as Saka's played, I'd consider maybe shifting him over to left wing back. Someone who's more forward thinking, and then you have the opportunity to bring on a Sancho, Grealish, Foden in that position. People may argue he's been our best player, but we know that he can in various areas on the pitch. But Gareth also needs to to have a little think about our two centre midfielders that are both on yellow cards as well.
Nadar putting the pressure on. Deep in the Germany half right from the start here. Werner can't lay that one off.
Well,
to Havertz,
Phillips.
because Phillips was in between the two of them. John Stones. Shaw.
Tell you what was interesting is listening to Alan Shearer talk about wanting balls to come into the box and what he'd be saying at half time. I had the pleasure of witnessing a few of those.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the receiving end of them, thankfully, but it was entertaining.
Oh,
So,
Kane!
poor Nobby Solano.
You've still got the tinnitus, haven't you?
Ah.
I wonder who the shouters and the screamers were in the England dressing room at half time. Here's Goretzka. Ginter. Goretzka. Now Havertz.
Come on, England!
Back with Tony Kroos.
England 0, Germany 0, 48 minutes played.
Feet of Muller. Muller's header. Kroos trying to poke it out to Gosens.
Get out!
It's Gosens' cross. It was Muller battling for it, and Havertz who hits it.
What a save! What a save, Jordan Pickford!
He's arguably been their best player this afternoon, Kai Havertz. And the technique on that. Gets his knee over it. And he strikes it so pure. Sees it late, Jordan Pickford. But it's hit so well. England keeper does well to get a hand to it, get it clear.
Come on, England, get rid of it!
Comes from Kroos.
Just get it out!
First to hoist it away.
Is there one player in midfield, Kai Havertz? He's always the spearman.
Come on, boys!
You know, Kroos and
I'll say this now, we need to get either Mount or Foden on, because we don't want to risk Philip getting sent off and Declan Rice getting sent off. You don't want to risk it.
as their option to get out.
Scored in Germany's last two games, coming off the back of scoring the winner in the Champions League final. Werner. Havertz.
It's like playing well, but we are trying our best. And that's all we can muster. Is trying the best you can and doing this and doing that and doing that and other.
Muller.
Come on, England. Pressurise them. If you guys enjoy the stream, with the thumbs up button, hit the like, subscribe to the bell notification to get the post as well.
Neuer with a casual stroke.
Way!
He did it right. Doesn't every time, Neuer.
A little bit too casual, but we'll have another look at this strike. It's a beautifully hit ball from Kai Havertz. He came onto him quick, but he got his body shape into the right position. And he knows it was close. Top save though from Pickford, another one.
Come on, England. Just try and
Saka.
get this movement going. Now it's up to Trippier. Go on, Trippier.
Walker.
Oh, go on, Walker, son.
Rudiger was always favourite. To the side of England, who's trying to stretch things out a little bit more.
It's another weapon we've not really used yet. Kyle Walker's long throw.
Go on, Walker. Unlucky.
There it went. Trippier. Stones to Rice. Sterling.
Go on, Sterling.
And Goretzka. One down. Next one beaten too. Sterling nearly got it again. And Germany get it away. Phillips.
Good!
A little bit more urgency, a heck of a lot more noise.
Yeah, it's really good from John Stones as well. Stepping in there, maintaining the attack.
Shaw. Kane. There was a little stumble from Sterling. Don't think he was going to have much chance of getting onto the ball anyway.
Come on, boys!
Muller. Goretzka. And that's the first time we've heard that in game. Heard it plenty all week.
Come on, boys, we can do this!
Did that spearman again, Havertz.
Declan Rice is making you have one or two thoughts about what to do. Goretzka to cross.
Oh.
Muller has gone around the back. That one's in towards Gosens, who got up high and will do so again. Pickford a little bit higher.
Well done, get rid of it!
Muller's just left Harry Kane on the floor. Havertz. Ball is on for Tony Kroos, but he's swiveled the other way to take on Sterling. Good
Well done, Sterling! Well done, Sterling, lad!
Can't even go for it, and Matt Hummels is going to do the sporting thing.
Kane's down.
It's a big deal in a game of this magnitude.
Well, he decided to leave Dominic Calvert-Lewin out of this squad today. Just have a look at what happened where he's landed and jarred it. You know, I think what he's done is Matt Hummels has stood his ground. And the kind of clash knees, Harry Kane's gone backwards. It can be sore ones, those. There's already a call for Marcus Rashford.
Rashford, Grealish and Foden have all been warming up together. And it is Marcus Rashford who's been called to the halfway line to get himself ready.
Marcus Rashford!
Just a reminder that this is only part one for you today on BBC One. Following this is the final game in the round of 16, Sweden against Ukraine, live from Hampden Park, Glasgow. Winners of this play winners of that. And we still don't know any of it. We don't know for England whether it will be home or Rome. Kane wants to give it a go a few minutes more.
He seems confident. He seems like he's all right.
Come on, England!
He do his goalkeeper any favours with that, but Neuer usually...
Go on, Maguire!
Here's Maguire. Shaw. Rice to Stones.
56 minutes played, England 0, Germany 0.
Shaw.
Oh, Sterling. Oh, Sterling. Oh, Sterling. Sterling, you greedy so-and-so.
Germany try and stretch England. England have the numerical advantage, but Havertz has found a way through to Werner. And Werner takes the
Well done.
route. And John Stones was the road.
But it would have happened if Sterling wasn't a greedy git.
Well, the counter-attack was dangerous. Havertz and Werner linking up again. But John Stones fully in command of that. He shows Timo Werner he wants to. He wants him to go down the line onto his weaker side. Once he's there, he's in a commanding position.
It's everybody on stations, but Germany may be catching England out. It's close into the middle.
Well, okay.
To head it back out for a throw-in.
Yeah, well, they just did catch him out. Just the ball back to him was just the poor one. That was all.
Germany throwing.
Walker clear. There's nobody anywhere near that though, apart from Neuer and Rudiger. Can't remember if Neuer was the original sweeper keeper of the modern age, but he's certainly the one who's mastered it best.
I'm just keeping an eye on Harry Kane to see how he's moving. I don't think Gareth's not going to want to take off his talisman, especially if there's any thought that this game might eventually go to penalties, but he needs to find a way to start getting him into the game.
Congratulations to Jermaine. That's 58 minutes. It's the first time the P words come out. Hummels. Werner. Stopped by Walker.
Well done, Walker.
Short of Sterling. Sterling looks to be the sparkiest England player.
Well done, Pickford.
It's Kane against Hummels again. Hummels' back flick has almost allowed Saka in. Ginter won it. Saka has stayed down, but I think Ginter won it fairly. Played out again, so an England player can be treated.
I think it's one of those where he wins the ball, but in the follow-through, he's definitely caught something of Saka with his knee on his left ankle. There's nothing he can do. The momentum of him is going towards Saka. Thankfully he's up. I definitely feel like we need more just kind of running in behind this Germany back line. We've not tested Max Hummels at all. I think he's dominated.
Get it on,
back
Jadon
with
Sancho.
himself and Harry Kane so far. It'll be interesting to see how he reacted if someone with some real pace came onto the pitch.
Neuer away.
It's like a challenge.
Havertz all the way, and the referee felt too closely. England substitute warming up shift has changed. Henderson and Sancho and Mount are now high kicking and jogging and stretching.
As well described. Nice.
Just caught out of the corner of my eye. Mason Mount doing a sort of routine that would put most of our groins out.
Right.
Jadon Sancho, the player who Germany supporters can't believe isn't playing against them. He might get his chance before this is finished.
Come on, England.
Yeah, I'd love to see him come on. I think it's a game that'll be right up for. You can imagine conversations going on with some of his teammates. The fact that he plays over there in the Bundesliga, he'd want to have his moment.
Rice. Trippier.
Go on, Trippier.
Delivery is not
Ah, that's a rubbish ball.
Phillips. Short Just there to get it and keep the ball in England's possession.
Come on, England.
Stones. There's a busyness about England. It's matched by the oohs and ahs from the Wembley crowd as well now. Walker.
It does that, but it doesn't really mount to anything.
Phillips down to Kane. Rice. Saka.
Go on, Saka, lad.
Hummels.
Well, Rice.
Trippier.
Sterling.
That was high for Sterling. Here's Calvin Phillips.
Sure. Sterling.
Sterling.
Oh, straight in the gloves of Neuer. Unlucky.
Yeah, it's the right foot from Raheem Sterling.
Unlucky. We're playing better, we just...
Harry Kane here, just got too much on him. Look at how well Harry Kane is marked though there. You know, every time that ball comes into the box, Matt Hummels and Rudiger are just, you know, they're on him, they're all over him. He hasn't got a yard to move. We need an extra body in there just to kind of cause a little bit of confusion or, you know, a blindsided run that sneaks in there, a late run from Declan Rice maybe.
Rudiger. On the charge. It wasn't the right pass for Havertz.
Go on, Walker, get rid of it. Well done, Walker.
Over the head of Rice. Trippier's there. Very coolly back to his goalkeeper, Pickford. Pickford was caught in two minds. They were pointing everywhere. Harry Maguire seemed to be telling him to put it out to the left, and that's what he did, but nobody was there. No Jack Grealish yet.
The guy that everyone gets excited about. Well, I don't feel the excitement.
Just to calm down a bit.
Hummels. Rudiger. Phillips with a little shuttle run. Try and make somebody hurry up. Hummels. Playing it through the line for Muller.
Oh, I'm so nervous now, I'm so nervous.
It's Trippier backing away all the time. Rudiger. Havertz. There's Timo Werner to pull across. Cleared by Maguire.
Go on, Sterling.
Kroos has tripped it.
Well done, ref.
Sterling dropping the shoulder one way, then moved the other, and it was too much for Tony Kroos.
Yeah, it's good from Sterling, but you know, he's getting his head up and he's looking for a bit of help. He's looking for somebody to make a forward run into a channel. And thankfully, he had the ability and the skill to win something, but we really do just need somebody now on this pitch that can get in behind this German back line, start pushing them back, making them worry a little bit more.
I wonder who's going to blink first, Joachim Löw or Gareth Southgate?
Feels like Gareth would be the one to make the first change.
Walker. Saka. Battles away with Rudiger and then
I've never a foul ref.
Between man and ball.
Not sure. Yeah, I think he kind of overcooks it a little bit there, Rudiger, and Saka does well. Saka's the one trying to get the ball.
Hummels. Havertz. Shaw, not quickly enough.
I think it's going to be Grealish that they're going to turn to.
Jackie Grealish to come on.
Germany are going to make a substitution too.
Basically, the one player that everyone's going to get excited for, the whole crowd's going to get
And it's Kroos.
outroar when his name comes up.
Well watched by Maguire. And then thought he was being held onto by Kimmich. Referee disagreed. Kimmich. It is going to be Jack Grealish. Graham Jones gives him the instructions. It's been seen on the big screen, as has Serge Gnabry, who's going to come on.
It's going to be an interesting change because Saka and Sterling, I think, have done okay. They've looked
I agree.
lively. Saka in particular has looked very lively when he's got on the ball. Faded a little bit maybe in the second half, but I think the performance has faded slightly.
Walker. That's the run. Saka. The flag stays down for now.
Go on, Saka!
Get there. No.
Oh, lucky Saka.
It's a bit straight. The ball, but the intent, the thought of running him behind for once was good to see.
One change per team happening together. Timo Werner is off. And the Chelsea player is replaced by one formerly of Arsenal and West Bromwich Albion.
Werner's going off. Serge Gnabry coming on.
Goodness me, has he come on a bit since then? And the England change sees
And Saka's going off. And Grealish is coming on.
We had a good first 45 minutes. Saka appreciated it by the England fans. Couldn't quite get into the game as much in the second half, but I think England just found it a lot more difficult.
Isn't it this? Here's the poster boy.
He's built for moments like this, Jack Grealish. The biggest stage.
Started the last game and early on in it, he got an assist with the clip across for Raheem Sterling to head in. How quickly can he get himself into this and give England that spark that they desperately need?
Go on, England!
Stones. Maguire. Shaw. Grealish with his first touches of the ball. Foul on Kai Havertz.
Slightly overrun and just left his leg hanging in there. You feel it though, don't you, when he picks up the ball? The whole stadium gets excited.
Ginter. Walls to Neuer. Maguire climbed nicely above.
Come on, England!
Stones, wasn't it? Climbed nicely above Thomas Muller.
Phillips. Sterling. Phillips. Sterling.
Sterling.
Trippier.
Trippier. Phillips wasn't ready for the pass. Wasn't right for Sterling.
Trippier gets it again.
Comes straight back to him.
Now it's with Walker. Walking now to
70 minutes
Maguire.
ago.
20 minutes to go, folks, on the 90. Kane. Rice. Walker.
Walker.
Trippier. Sterling. Trippier. Phillips.
No challenge.
Free kick
by
by
Gosens.
Gosens.
Yellow card too.
Yeah, a bit of frustration, I think, on his part. Not had as much of the ball as he'd like. He's a really attacking player. And I think credit to England down his right-hand side with Trippier and Walker. They've handled him reasonably well so far. A couple of chances where he's been in the box at the back post, but apart from that, they've done well.
So in the background as Joachim Löw chatted with Marcus Sorg, Andreas Kupka, goalkeeper coach on the German staff, was the man in goal for that penalty. Gareth Southgate failed to score in 1996. Don't know if they've been reacquainted yet.
Yes, that's a horrible reminder.
They're everywhere. Trippier, not enough on it. Walker. He's just holding his left side. The referee has seen that. Stops Gosens throwing.
That's his hamstring, I think.
His hamstring's gone.
Going to wait for the medical assessment.
Does that mean you could be something like, say,
Yeah,
Reece
that ball was
James?
left foot there, and he missed the ball completely.
There he is! There he is! Chelsea's right. Chelsea! Hey, Reece James! Reece James! I'm not down to you. You're a Champions League winner, so you have my respect. And Reece James actually plays as a wing back for Chelsea. So he does play as wing back. So he experiences how to do it. He's done it against Real Madrid, he's done it against Man City, he's done it against Atletico Madrid. So he's done it against the best of the best.
See if it can be something that can be unlocked first before any changes are made, and it's the cue for John Stones to go across and get some instruction from.
He's like,
Van
I'm not
Santee.
worth it.
A few times he seems to be the messenger man.
John Stones, the messenger man. Guys, hello!
Trippier's moving okay.
We'll see in a minute.
How are you doing? It's England 0, Germany 0, 74 minutes played.
So just bumped it up Jack Grealish's way.
Oh, okay.
And, the strike pattern wasn't right.
Is Grealish on? Yes, he is. Jack Grealish is on for England. Come on, England!
Really stop-start this second half. There's not really.
We've got to play well, we've got to pass the ball, we've got to get something going in this game. We've got to get something going.
Yeah, the flame's gone out here.
Yeah. If you guys are in the chat, get ready, you will be seeing some huge roars if it goes, if a goal happens. Sterling!
He's still turkey enough.
Kane! Grealish! Shaw! Sterling! Raheem! Sterling! Come on! Come on! 15 minutes away from the quarterfinals! Come on!
There's your spark.
There's Raheem Sterling! Kane, you want nothing? Raheem Sterling, you want enough? Come on!
The summer of Sterling continues.
Come on, Sterling, lad! Oh! Oh! Come on!
I've always seen scenes like this in a football ground.
Get in, Sterling, lad!
Well, listen to that.
I said Sterling would be better than Kane and he would do something, and Sterling did.
He drives at them, plays the ball into Harry Kane, continues to
Get
play.
in, lad!
And that little bit of there, that little bit of quality, the hold of the ball. With Benson Shaw all game, he's been quiet, but he's turned up with a great delivery. And our main man, our top goal scorer in this tournament, Raheem Sterling, on home turf.
Come on, boy!
Just 1-0 up.
For an entire nation, when that ball came in from Shaw.
Come on, Sterling! Hello! Woo! Raheem!
And then pandemonium in the stands here.
Come on, Mayo!
Raheem
Raheem!
Sterling, the finisher again, to start things off for England here.
Just hang on for 14 minutes. Don't let any complacency go.
Bit of quality.
Don't let complacency.
Shaw
Ref.
Thomas again, although the referee doesn't believe so. Right on the edge. I'm not sure what he's seen here. What has he seen?
It's a yellow card.
I know for sure it's a Germany free kick.
Yellow
It's
card,
required.
free kick to Germany, and it is.
Well, Luke Shaw
Yellow
looks like he
card.
has complete control of that.
There it is.
Yeah, a
There
little
it
bit.
is.
There's a little tiny clip. A bit clumsy from Harry Maguire. That's, I think Luke Shaw's in full control of the situation. It's minimal, but it's enough to bring him down.
Down went Kimmich. Germany with a free kick. It's the other end, but it's the same position that they had.
We just need to keep going.
Early on.
It's coming up. It's going. Football's going up. It's going up. It's coming up.
Of the goal that's just been scored in this stadium.
Oh, come on, boys.
And the free kick is in the
Raheem
Germany corner.
Sterling. My. It's like I have no words to describe.
Muller.
Way! Come on, England!
Straight into England's wall. Cheered like a goal.
Guys, put your things in the chat. Cheer on England. Let's get on with this. Let's go.
Close to home. The boy from Brent delivering again.
Party! If we win this game, I will be having a couple of drinks tonight because I'll be celebrating. Oh, because nobody gave us a chance against Germany. Hey! Up you Germans! Up the Germans!
Sterling's name in an England shirt.
Oh, Sterling, you're coming the national treasure.
Determination, the will.
National treasure is Raheem Sterling. He's basically winning games for England all on his own. We don't need Harry Kane. We don't need Calvert-Lewin. We just need Raheem Sterling.
Games for England. He scored twice.
This guy's just a legend. Bring on Rashford, maybe. Depends on what we can hang on.
Question marks coming into the tournament because of his form.
3 goals in 4 games for Raheem Sterling. Get him, miss on.
We got Foden, we got Grealish. He came into the tournament with
It's
a
like-
lot of negativity. He's been top draw.
Like negativity, and it works well. Negativity.
Right again to keep the ball at his feet. Trippier.
Come on, England.
So a little bit of calm, although he's doing his best to whip up the crowd even more. I don't think they can go any further just yet.
Take Rice off, bring Rashford on. Maybe, we don't know. It all depends on how.
They're on nervy 10 minutes.
Oh, it isn't going to be a nervy 10 minutes. Nervy 10 minutes of my life.
And that's all about game management.
I'm enjoying myself, having a bit of a good time.
Run from Rice, he's down on his haunches taking a breather. Maguire had to be stretched out a moment ago. We've seen Trippier being contorted by the physio.
It's just crazy. Sterling clutching again. Yeah, that is Sterling for you. Whenever Harry Kane does not play well, Sterling can come and rescue you. And he's done it. He's done it when Harry Kane's not been at his best. Sterling has popped up in 3 of the 4 games we have played. So, Sterling, can you start for us in future more often ahead of Kane? Can we remember the centre mid as the central striker? Because he actually does better as the central striker.
Raheem Sterling.
The legend that is Raheem Sterling and national. Oh,
And he's got the run through the middle. It is Thomas Muller, England's nemesis.
Oi! And he's missed. Ha ha!
Never used to happen. Never ever.
Never used to happen. That Germany miss. Oh, it's coming home. Can we believe that's the luck we are jammy. How has Thomas Muller not scored?
He had time on his hands to pick his spot, Thomas Muller.
He just drags it wide.
Thomas Muller has just
Big moment for the England
the
goal.
biggest
That's
chance
2-3
of
today.
Germany have had this whole game,
He asked the
and they
question,
have
"Come on,
blown it.
18 yards,
Oh
still in
my
action."
days. Could that just be the luck England need? Could that be the luck England need
That's not
to
something we
get
used to
us
see.
through to the quarterfinals of
10 goals
Euro 2020?
from one of Germany's best ever players at the World Cup. None, not one, at the European Championship. There was
And
one
if we
player
do
who
hang
was
on,
gifted.
we will be going to
It
Rome
shows you that complacency.
in Italy to play
Time for calm now.
Sweden
There's a lot of excitement
or
in this
Ukraine.
game, but the players need to control their emotions.
So,
manage
it'll
this
be
game,
fun.
slow it down if they have to.
It'll be fun.
Gnabry,
Wait
somewhere
and
to
see. If we can score another goal, then it's completely good. You go, goodbye, Germany is going. Germany just need another one of those, and they can take it. It's still coming up. Wait,
Grealish.
that's what we want.
Going to chase his own knock-on.
Go on, Grealish.
Neuer. A few oohs and ahs, but Kimmich knew exactly
It's
where he was going.
like I am.
Well
Not
won
stressful.
by Walker. Here's Trippier. Expected to be this frantic and a whole lot more.
Jordan Henderson. Down the line. What about Mason Mount? What about Phil Foden? What about Jadon blooming Sancho? You've not even played a single minute of.
Kroos.
Come on, boys!
Hummels.
Just hang on. Just hang on.
Played into Havertz.
Hey!
Walker was
Hang on. Hang on.
It's fever pitch.
Fever pitch. My mood is I will be something to get the calm with life.
It is fever, frenzied excitement.
Oh, fire away.
They won't give up.
It's bad that Scotland and Wales are gone. It's that we know how to get out of a group. We know how to beat the team. Wales had an easier team in Denmark to have to overcome. We couldn't even do that. We had a harder one in Germany. I won't say much more about that just in case it all goes horribly wrong.
120 minutes.
Hang on, boys. 6
And in all the rest of it since 1966 stuff.
minutes to go
Gnabry.
for England to hang on. Go on, Kane. Go on, Kane, lad.
Sterling gets back on side.
Come on.
Stones hurried. Pickford wasn't.
Come on, England. We need to get a second goal in this game.
Just for the sake of playing negative.
And there's Trippier still high up the field. Gosens
Come on.
was upon him quickly. Now England have a problem. Declan Rice has really cramped or something.
Come on, let's keep going, boys.
He can't
Go
get
on.
back to his feet. England press regardless.
Shaw.
Shaw. And now
Grealish.
Grealish.
Kane scored! Harry Kane! Oh, it finally happened! It's finally happened! Can we believe it could be coming home? It might be coming home after all! Come on, Harry Kane, man! Come on! Come on! Being the old enemy, no one gives it a chance and we're doing it!
Championship has begun.
Oh!
Might be ending.
There's no big teams left for us to face. The biggest team inside of our draw is just us. Come on, England! And Harry Kane!
We're talking of long runs. I'm waiting for them to end.
Come on, King lad!
This man's been waiting a lifetime to stick that one in the back of the net.
Oh my!
Luke Shaw really turned up this second half. Another good ball. And Jack Grealish, another assist.
He wasn't going to miss that one that time, Harry Kane. It hasn't been his best game, but he's waited, and he's waited for that chance to come. And that feeling, and it's what he's waited for a long, long time.
Nearly there.
Come on, boys! Come on! It's coming home! Whoever thought we'd be seeing us for the first time since 1966 be in Germany in a major tournament? Who would have thought we'd be seeing that?
We have seen so many instances throughout this tournament in other games of big
Whoever
game
thought?
changes. That was one.
Yes, that's a heart of a giant today as well.
Gotta go get right!
Short partner Calvin Phillips.
Come on!
Their socks off in that midfield.
Come on! Because whoever wins, if you win the tournament, Jordan Henderson's lifting the thing.
Jordan Henderson, who is
Ew.
a leader.
Yeah, because he's the guy who'll be lifting the trophy.
Game management, the key.
Come on, boys!
Well, if yesterday wasn't enough for people to realise, you know, the game's never over.
La la la la la la la.
That's where the game management.
The Premier League past has happened.
We're
And Leroy Sané
La la
brought
la la la.
Gareth Southgate is trying amongst it all in the deep.
Party! It's party time! Party time!
Football team. Yeah, it's only the last 16.
We can dream, we can dream, we can
This
dream.
game, this contest between these two nations is about a whole lot more than just one match.
It is, it's all about, we hardly ever beat them. We hardly ever beat Germany, especially at Wembley. Oh, for that numbers, this is like,
And Sané.
but to do it in the Euros just makes it even sweeter, and to do it in England makes it even more sweeter. Come on, boys.
Emre Can.
It's coming, football's
Stones. Out as far as Kroos. Nobody really wants to follow too far now.
No, we need to get out a little bit though. Don't want to be sitting in too deep, just taking on balls like this for the next few minutes.
Shaw away. Talk about the proverbial game of two halves for Luke Shaw.
Come on, boys! We're nearly there. Party time can begin soon, and in friggin' earnest.
Go over everybody. Sané though. might be
Hey,
able to
hey,
get his own in the-
hey, hey, hey, have it, have that, and goodbye, Joachim Löw. Your international manager career is now officially over. And we've ended it. Come on. Hi Pradeep, how you doing? England 2-0 against Germany, which I never thought I would see, but if you guys know English and you support England because of me, thank you very much. I highly appreciate you lads.
He's involved in everything that happens in this team.
Come on, boys!
Clearly
Woo,
on the
woo,
side,
woo,
we've
woo,
never even stopped.
Party time, party time. I'm fighting the cows, come on, man. This is going to be great. It's great stuff, great. How many minutes we got to hang on left?
Into added time.
It's like,
4
we got it.
minutes.
Oh, 4 minutes. You want 4 minutes of my absolute tension and my heartstrings being absolutely pounded.
Hopped on towards Muller.
Come on, get it out. Get it out.
That's made it awkward for him.
Get it out.
That's Goretzka.
If not like you have it because you play for Chelsea, unfortunately not today.
Can be, from an England point of view, Just a little bit more sure. Yeah.
La la la la la la la. Bye bye.
That's all that's going to happen now. They're going to throw everybody forward. McTunnels was up at that point. Got to try and win as many second balls as they possibly can.
Jamal Musiala, 18 years old, on for Germany. Played for the England under-21s as recently as last November. Before switching to the country of his birth.
Come on, boys.
Grew up in England. Joachim Löw had said before the game, oh dear, don't like seeing that. No matter who you're supporting. And Muller's off with a word or 10. Or Stancic. Oh, come on.
Boys, hang on, boys.
Joachim Löw had said about Musiala, if he doesn't come on and score the winner, he can go back to England. Not much for the teenager to do at this stage.
That is true.
Yeah, he's a boy with a big future.
Certainly is.
He wasn't exactly welcomed onto the pitch by Alfonso.
Way up that. Show it out your backsides, Germany. You think you could beat us? No, man. Bring on Ukraine. Bring on Sweden. We can match up against anyone. And we've shown it.
Oh, he needed that.
He did, yeah.
And out comes Pickford.
Well done, Pickford! Oh, Pickford, baby! Pickford, baby! Oh!
Whoa! Not supposed to be his floor.
Party! It's going to be a party! We're all going to be partying. I can't wait to see all the scenes that are going to be like all around this country after this, when the full-time whistle blows. It's all going to be pandemonium. Pandemonium. Mad.
Free kick Germany. I think that defensive three that England have got, the Walker, Stones and Maguire, been pretty solid in there. Just got to see this game through now.
Toni Kroos with the free kick. Neuer wants to take it.
Oh, this is fun.
Half now. Up goes Phillips.
Well done, Phillips.
Up goes Henderson.
Well done, Hendo.
Germany throw. 30 seconds to go.
Well, boys.
Maguire urging his fellow defenders just to leave the area.
Come on, England. Just hang on. Nearly there.
Maguire again.
Absolutely solid back there. Won everything.
That big head comes in handy.
Easy for you to say.
All made in the best way.
Come on.
There's Gnabry. Stones down, Henderson.
Get it out.
Brilliant.
Yes! Come on! Come on, boys! Yes!
England beat Germany in a major tournament. If you're an England fan, take a look around and drink it in.
Like!
Where you are,
Full-time England 2, Germany 0. Like, subscribe to the bell notification. And both. I'll see you guys for the next game of Euro 2020. Like, sub, who is the colour? P.